EDLS 700 candidates, Dr. Palermo with a week 2 mini lesson on theory. An introduction more than anything, and I hope a little bit of a primer before our first weekend together when we're going to discuss theory in some depth. What is theory? Here's a Webster for you. A plausible or scientifically acceptable general principle to explain phenomenon. A theory, this is a theory development module that you're in 700, and we're going to talk some about curriculum development theory, a learning theory. Certainly as an educational leader, you need to know what you believe, what your theories are, how you view the world. Scientifically acceptable general principle to explain phenomenon. There's a funny little article here called A Theory of Jerks, and I want you to read it and respond to it. But I don't want to hear about jerks in particular. I want later, as we're talking about it, to hear about theories. And if you've gotten this far in your life, you should have had some management courses where you've heard of theory X and theory Y. Douglas McGregor's very famous theory work from the 50s or 60s about motivation. Theory X posits that to get the donkey to move, you have to beat him with a stick. And the theory Y is a better way to motivate folks is with carrots. So get the donkey to move with a carrot and entice him with a happy workplace to go and do the things that you want him or her to do. Theory X and theory Y are motivational theories to try to explain scientifically observable behavior in human beings and your employees. Theory X and theory Y. Look it up if you don't know it. Another theory that has worked in my life is a funny little book that came out, a self-help book that came out 10 years or so ago. A fellow named John Gray wrote something that my wife picked up and brought home for us, called Women Are From Venus, Men Are From Mars. The big theory, if you don't know it, if you've never heard of it, is that the genders communicate differently. I love my wife, but she beat me up with that book because it perfectly described our marriage and our communication patterns. It says, if you haven't heard it, the theory is that genders communicate differently. Women want to talk about issues, men want to talk and then immediately act on them. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. Have you never heard of it? Anyway, again, EDLS 700, this course is an introduction to leadership. If you are going to be a leader, then you need to know yourself. And again, self-knowledge is what a lot of this is about, in my estimation. We're going to talk about Morgan and metaphors for organizations. We're going to examine a variety of different theories. Ultimately, when you're writing your dissertation, it should be grounded in theory, in some theoretical framework about education. That's going to be your focus for your dissertation. But we're going to start here by asking about what is a theory. There you go. Read The Essence of Jerkitude. I hope you'll find it humorous. Respond here with examples, please, both from the text and then also something that has worked from your life. I hope that the Venus and Mars example is a help. Also, here is a link to a video for about the ODP. What I would hope is that by February 4th and 5th, when we're coming together, that you'll have start collecting examples of theories in your life, please, and start to unearth what it is that you believe, how you perceive life, what is your perception of the world, and how would you describe that in terms of theory. That's plenty for the mini lecture. See you soon.